Today is a collective read. So I ask that you guys come in, take what resonate, leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. I ask that you guys come in and hit that like and subscribe button. If you are already a subscriber, please make sure you come in and you hit that like button. So, Spirit says, trust the process. Hello, 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 everyone. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Spirit, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I had to take a order real quick. So give me 1 second. Well, give me one more second. The download that I received was trust the process. Trusting God's plan. Okay. I also, yes, trust the process. Trusting God's plan. So I've been talking and praying to the Most High. Just basically giving my thanks, giving my Father the glory that He truly deserves. So, and then I received a message for me to do this reading because there was a video that my Big J sent me of this person saying soon as they gave their life over to Christ, they had wound up, they got caught for something they did a year prior before they gave their life to Christ. So when they gave their life to Christ, they decided to give over their life to Christ. They wound up getting caught for something, and then they was offering him a 5-year bid. So he I didn't pay my lawyers everything. They was on my ass. They really was on me. He said he paid the lawyer like $5,500. You know what I'm saying? But the lawyer kept telling him, hey, shit, it might be nothing I can't do because you done had other records, you done did other things prior to this. So therefore, it may not be nothing I can do, man. You might have to really do 5 years. So he's been going back and forth to court. And once he went, his last day of going to court, when they was gonna make the very final decision, he got up that morning, he talked to the Most High God. He okay, God, I put my life in your hands. If I have to do 5 years in prison, I just hope and pray that, he said, I understand that this is a part of your journey for me. So I leave everything in your hands. I truly walk with you, and I truly walk with faith and trust that everything that you have from this day forward and on in my life is for the greater good. So I trust in you. He said that when he went in there, I'm going to see, can I find that video for you guys and share it to you? He said when he went in there that last day, they told him that the lawyer came to him and said, well, hey, you ain't gonna believe what happened. I was able to get you 2 years probation, no jail time. That one number God. That one number God. And I'm telling you, and he felt like he was on top of the world because everything's happened in divine timing. Understand that the Most High God has your gift already wrapped and set and ready to give to you. Your blessings is already surrounding you. You just gotta do what you have to do to receive them. And like he was saying too, sometimes we gotta release people, places, and things that we don't want to release, but we have to. Because the Most High God can't bless you when you got so many people that's not even trying to move in the direction that you're trying to move in. You have so many people that have this one mindset. They're stuck in this type of situation. So when a person is stuck in that, you have to let them go. You have to, leave them behind. Because that's someone that can't stand in their truth. When a person can't stand in their truth and be their true authentic self, and you're being your true authentic self, it's that's just like vinegar and oil. It don't mix. This person that's going with you, they have to be their true authentic self. A lot of people may look at it like, okay, But they'll look at this person like, I feel like this person one of the real ones. You feel like this person one of the real ones. But God sees everything. So you don't think for 1 second that the Most High God is telling you, hey, like that's what I say. Like, people say they believe in God, but if you truly believe in God, you will trust in everything that He has for you. You would trust the process. You would trust in what He shows you. You would trust it. Like, if God is telling you, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand when these be your family and your friends. And yes, you have grew up with these people. But, okay, so He giving me the example right now. If y'all watch Raising Kanan, everybody was in shock, like, damn, you killed your brother. But see, the signs was all right there in Neek's face. You know where the signs came from? His baby mama. She said, you need to get this motherfucker up out of here. He crazy as fuck. He wears me out. By that being his family, he just wanted, he like, nah, I got bro. You know what I'm saying? But look what happened. His brother turned around and killed him for money. Didn't think twice. Threw his body down there. Didn't think twice. And I know now, like, that's TV though. No, that's life. That's life. That happens every fucking day. You know how many people was got by their family and by their friends? You know how many people get talked down by family and friends? You know how many people get thrown under the motherfucking bus by family and friends? That's life. That's life. And that's why Spirit told me to use that as an example, because that's life. If you truly trust in God, you got to trust the process. You got to trust the plan, and you got to trust what He is guiding you and what He is telling you. Now, you may not want to listen to me all the time. Like, okay, we heard you said this one before. I'm going to keep repeating it. And the reason why I'm going to keep repeating it, because this should open up your eyes. If I keep repeating it, that means my Big J is guiding me to keep repeating it. I'm not keep repeating it just to be saying it. My Big J is guiding me to keep saying this. Trust the process. Trust the plan. You can't say you believe in God and you're not trusting the process. You're not trusting the plan. Because I know a lot of people be like, man, I've been knowing this motherfucker all my life. We've been knowing a lot of people all our life. But if God showed you, He showed you bits and pieces to get you away from people, right? He showed you bits and pieces. But had He showed you off the back everything this person done did behind your back, you would be looking like, damn, are you serious? See, He see what we don't see, and He hear what we don't hear. So when He tell us, hey, this is a process, the process, you need to leave these people behind. Because your heart could be telling God, like, look, I want this, I want that. Like, I want a family. Like, I really want something stable and sturdy. A lot of people like, well, you've been married before. You had that before. No, I didn't. Just because I got married before, and just because it doesn't mean that I had a family solid foundation. That's what people don't understand. If it's something that you really want and other people look like, damn, you already had that. No, you on the outside looking in, and you assume that I had all that. Because yeah, I was married, but shit, the shit wasn't solid. Because if it was solid, I would still be married to this fucking day. Thank you, Spirit, clarification. Like, I want to grow and build with the love of my life. Motherfuckers like, damn, you been with Shorty for 5 years, or you got a baby mama or a baby daddy. Why you ain't trying to grow? Because obviously in my heart, that ain't the motherfucker I'm supposed to be with. Or that's not the person I'm supposed to marry. That's what a lot of people don't seem to understand. God is going to always show you who is who, what is what, and what the fuck you need to be doing. Like a lot of people talked about Spirit, come on, the Nelly situation. They like, why the fuck would Ashanti do this with him, do that with him? And when he was just with his ex-wife, he didn't marry his ex-wife. He didn't do none of that because his heart told him not to. Don't marry her. He was with Ashanti before. like he stated, everything and everyone got in the way of them being together. They didn't do what they wanted to do. They did what everybody else wanted them to do. So now that they're grown and they're adults, they like, fuck what everybody else want. I'm doing what I want to do. And that's be with each other. And guess what? That motherfucker been cheesing like Kool-Aid since they've been together. He been more happier than ever. She's been more happier than ever. That's why the Most High God say trust the process. When they separated the first time, it was because they was moving off what other people wanted them to do. And yes, they jumped in other relationships, but guess what? Those other relationships went nowhere. People got together, they stayed with people for years, then they got divorces, they separated, all that, because they wasn't meant to be with other people. They were meant, those people was in their lives to teach them lessons. It was a process to teach them lessons, to know what to let go of, and to follow their own heart and go after what it is that they want. Now that they're older and they learned all those lessons, guess what? They're doing what they want. They're following their heart and they living their best fucking life together. And look, now everybody's talking about Nelly and Ashanti goals because they are truly happy. You can see it in Nelly's face. He's happy. You can see it in Ashanti's face. She's happy. It's a process that you have to go through. But if you're not willing to go through the process and then not trust and what the Most High God has for you, then it's like praying. What you praying for? It's like, what are you praying for? You're going to pray to God and then not trust what he's delivering to you? You're going to tell God, I want this. I desire that. I did that. When he give you, okay, you want this. Now, I didn't showed you a clear path of how to receive this. You want happiness? I done put somebody, you desire happiness. You want to, okay, let me give you an example. You want to experience love. The Most High God done guided you towards someone so you can experience love. Right? But here comes the devil with temptation to make you give up everything that you just told God you wanted. Everything you just told God you wanted, here comes the devil with the temptation. So everything you just told God that you wanted, you don't even look at that no more. Because now you feel like you had it. Okay, I got it. But you don't remember you telling God that how bad you wanted this and what you was waiting for. You waited for them ships to come in. And when it arrived, it was like, I got it now. I don't even give a fuck. Because now the devil done tossed you some temptation. The devil temptation could be something that you wanted way before you asked God for this blessing. Yeah, that's how, and that's what the devil do. So way before you ask God for this blessing of this love from someone, there was something else that you wanted. You couldn't get it at the time. But then when the Most High God give you that blessing of love, here come the devil sending in that temptation that you wanted before you ask God for this blessing. So now when you got this blessing, the devil sending that temptation, you done threw this blessing to the motherfucking side. Like, hey, shit, I got it. It is. Now this temptation that you wanted, it's toxic. You're stressed. But you keep going back to it. Why? Because it's a thrill in it. Somebody may party all the time. They may kick it all the time. They get drunk all the time. They smoke all the time. It's always something that's going on. But it's toxic. You can't really enjoy the shit without arguing, without fighting. But this is what you used to. So when the Most High God gave you your blessing, you didn't give your blessing a really run. You didn't even give it a really try. You looked at it, you got with it for a minute, but that temptation walked through the door, and that temptation, like, damn, I wanted that. You wanted that before the blessing. But see, the blessing was that the Most High God gave you something that had peace. He gave you something that had honesty. He gave you something that had loyalty. He gave you something that had respect. He gave you something that don't come with no motherfucking drama. But you chose the temptation. It's a process. Now, the Most High God is like, okay, explain to me why you feel more comfortable on this side with the toxicity than you do with the blessings I just gave you. Now, if you feel more comfortable with the toxicity, then that's something that you need to work with within you. What is the issues that you have within you? Because there's no way that you set up here and you pray to God for these blessings. You pray for this 10 of cups. You received the 10 of cups. You received it. The ultimate the happiness. You pray for that unconditional love. You received it. You received it. But then, boom, the devil came in and hit you with a towel. He came in and sunk that temptation at you so motherfucking fast. And you were, let me tell y'all what for some of y'all did. You didn't want to seem like the bad guy. So what you did was look. You look for things in the blessing to be wrong. Wasn't nothing wrong with that blessing. Motherfuckers sneeze wrong. Now all of a sudden they sneeze too loud and you don't like it. What's wrong? Drop that chicken. See if they grease for me. Drop that chicken.
Is it ready?
That's what I said. Shake the thing. See it's the grease hot. Shake it.
Yeah.
Drop the chicken. And turn it back to turn the thing up, the knob up to 20. And put the top back on it. Thank you. So now you looking for the problems. Ain't no problem within this blessing, but you want it to be because you want to go over there to that temptation. Now that temptation want to fuck with you, or that temptation at the door is knocking. So now you want to let it in. You ain't, hold on guys, give me 1 second. I said make a Italian beef for me. For Miss Loretta, tell her I said don't put no hot peppers on it. Just cheese and dip it. So that blessing, now you looking for things to be wrong with that blessing. Ain't nothing wrong with that blessing. Motherfuckers sneeze too hard. You don't like the way they sneeze. They chewing, you don't like the way they chew. It's just something now that you gotta pick. With just before this temptation come, you was happy as ever with this blessing. You felt like everything, you had hit the jackpot with this blessing. But now this temptation come to come in and fuck up the blessing God had for you. So the Most High God like, why would you do that? Instead of you releasing this temptation out of your energy, like, nah, I'm good because I got my blessing. I got it already. You break your blessing's heart, or you break your heart and you don't realize you broke your heart because now you looking for things that's going to destroy the blessing. The Most High God see what you're doing. He like separating. Because this person got lessons to learn. King of Cups in the reverse. Now, not only is this person not loving the blessing that I gave them, they're not loving them properly. Because why would you go back to something that didn't want you or didn't show love for you, that didn't appreciate you, that didn't show care for you, that had no type of good intentions for you before your blessing came? Why would you turn around your blessing and go out and accept this temptation when this temptation wouldn't give you the fucking dime in their pocket a minute ago? Why wouldn't you? Why would you? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This temptation when gave you the sock off their motherfucking foot. This temptation when it gave you the shirt off their back. This temptation when it gave you no type of shot. If you wanted them, they weren't fucking with you like that. You always got shut down. Always. The whole time. Because before this blessing was coming, you wanted this temptation. And the motherfucker was like, no, I'm not fucking with you. I'm good on you. Yeah. This is what's going on. So you tell God, like, okay, Father God, I tried this already. Motherfucker ain't fucking with me. They ain't rocking with me. So, you know what I'm saying? I want somebody that truly love me, that really fucks with me. God send that in. He sent it in. You're happy. You're feeling the love. Now all of a sudden, you look good to that temptation. Why? Because you're happy. You're at peace. You're enjoying your life. But to the devil, let's see how bad you really want this. That's what the devil say. Let's see how bad you really want this temptation. Do you still want the temptation? Or is you really enjoying God's blessing? Boom. So now you got options. You feel like you the motherfucking man's now. But you're not understanding that option is a whole motherfucking snake that was sent in to fuck with your emotions and take you off your path towards your journey. So what do? You go over there and look for all the wrong in this blessing, turn your back on your blessing, and go have a passionate new beginning with the temptation. Some of y'all, you turned your back on your empress. The one that was for you. Yeah, that's some of y'all. I didn't think she was going to come out. Or you turned your back on birthing new ideas. You turned your back on moving, what? You turned your back on moving forward in your life and changing your life. You could have wanted to do things different, but you feel like people going to talk about you, question you, all of that. Oh, now you want to act like you so with God, or now you want to act like, you know, you going, say you wanted to get on your spiritual journey, but you hang around people that go to church. So you like, I want to try the spiritual thing. So you so busy worried about what these people going to say or what they're going to think that you actually turn your back on going down your spiritual path and continue to go to church. When in your heart, you actually want to learn about the spiritual journey. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But you know, your mind is not like their mind. See, you want to learn all of it. They don't want to learn all of it. They want to just stick with the church. You accept the church, the spiritual, all of it. You like, shit, I want to learn all of it. But see, you so busy worried about what other people gonna think. And God guided you towards that person that can help you get on your spiritual journey. He pushed that person right on in your path. That person, y'all walking, y'all vibing, y'all all of that. Boom. Here come these people over here, the devil soldiers. Because don't act like the devil soldiers don't go to church. They do. They sit in that motherfucker, congregation and all. Let's talk about it. You feel me? I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Because that's what my BJ guided me to do. And I ain't said that people on their spiritual path, some of those people are too. They some of the devil soldiers too. You best to believe that. Nobody is perfect. And you have to pay attention to what it is, who you giving your energy to. You know, the devil soldiers come in all shapes, sizes, and every motherfucking thing. Family, friends. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Because I told her to turn that knob. I specifically told her to turn this damn knob. Sorry about that, y'all. My timer went off. So, it's like, you have to be careful what you ask for with God. And you have to trust the process of what God showed you. And you have to believe. And you have to have faith. Because the devil, every time you hit a new level, here come the devil. And even when you get on your first level of moving forward, whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you desire, the devil is going to always come in and try to pull you in. He's going to always try to do whatever he needs to do to take you off that path. Always. Always. That's what's going to happen. But you have to be strong enough to know and do what's best for you. You have to be strong enough to say, nah, I'm good. And you have to not care what other people may think or say. Thank you. You have to, because if you don't, then you're going to always get pushed off your path. Like, real talk. Y'all know how many times I've been talked about for this? I've been talked about for this. Oh, now she, what a person don't know about me is I always believed in God. I went to church. I'm a Baptist woman. I'm a Baptist spiritual woman. Before I got on my spiritual journey, I was going to church. My pastor moved out of town. When he moved out of town, I tried to go back to the church, but it just didn't feel right. And I didn't want to go no more. Did that mean I stopped believing in God? Hell no. I put all my faith in him. But when I got on my spiritual journey, my Father God guided me to get on my spiritual journey. When I got on my spiritual journey, he said, let me show you something a little bit different. Now, you can tell me that you trust in me and believe in me, but we're going to see. Don't think that my Father don't test you either. He said, we're going to see how much you trust in me. We're going to see how much you believe in me. And you know how many things I've been through? When I first moved in this house, I moved in this house December the 3rd. I had all my kids' Christmas shit. All of it. But I moved the way, whatever God be showing me, I moved like that. I didn't follow my intuition. My intuition told me to come back home and check my doors. Or just come back home, and I didn't. But when I did come back home, I got robbed. They robbed me for every motherfucking thing in here when I first got here. And it kind of like threw me off because I had saved up all my money and I had really invested in my business. I was selling cars. I was making baskets. I was doing all types of shit. But them doing that, it kind of like threw me off. But I cried to the Most High God. Yes, I did. I screamed from the top of my motherfucking lungs. Because that was $3,000 worth of merchandise that was taken from me. Yes, it was. But you know what? After I got through crying, I got up. My Father God reminded me. He said, didn't you just reorder? Because he will always, did she make the food? Please don't tell me you ain't tell her. So it's like, after that happened, I just trusted in the Most High God. And he was like, did you make your orders? It's right there already cut on the shelf. It's already, use the ones that's cut and ready. It's been open already. So it was like, damn. So I would always, the first, $700 I make off my shoes, I would turn around and reorder. So when they took everything, they was looking for money, all types of shit. I don't keep no money in my house. I do not. My money goes straight to the bank. I don't keep no money in my house. So Spirit had been showing me not to do that. So they was in here looking for money. They was searching bids. They was flipping all types of shit. My big J, like, you didn't take a L, but you took a L. Because you've already reordered all your shoes. So you don't have to worry about that. That's about to come back in. Then they told me, look up on the shelf. When I looked up on the shelf, my son's shoes for Christmas was still up there. a couple of orders that I had did was still up there. They ain't hit everything. Then they told me go in there. I went in there. I had a couple of Chanel boots still left over, purses still left over. He like everything that you lost really wasn't a loss. It just opened my eye to something. You know what it opened my eye to? The circle that I was around. I kid y'all fucking not. And I know you probably like, what? What that had to do with anything? Because the people that robbed me was around the people that I hung around. That's why. Yeah. That was a lesson about the circle that I was around. So after we found out who robbed me, did they stop fucking with these people? Mm-mm. They still hung out with them. They still opened their doors to them. They still fed them, let them lay in their house, all of that. But these was motherfuckers I've been knowing for 20 plus. Been friends with for 20 plus. Yeah. And that opened my eyes right then and there. Bitch, you ain't. Because if a motherfucker took from you and robbed your house and took from your kids, I wouldn't fuck with them. But they were still hanging with them. They were still cool with them. They were still laying in their house, all that shit. And it was time for me to get my ass up and move on. And I left that person behind. 20-year friend. Been friends since we were 16 years old. We have not been friends since we haven't been friends for 4 to 5 years now. Because I let it go. See, when my kids was giving me the signs. Mom, don't you think you need to fall back a little bit? Because ever since you've been over here, things ain't been right. I'm like, no, not paying any attention. And then this same friend fucked me before that. I stopped fucking with her, gave her another shot. And guess what? When I gave her another shot, we fell out again. Then went on Facebook, putting all our business out on Facebook. I don't even fucking play them type of games. And when I finally talked to her, that's what I told her. You went on Facebook about us. I don't fucking go on Facebook about anything that I got going on with the people that I love. That's not what the fuck I do. And I told her, since you decided to go on Facebook and discuss what the fuck we got going on, we ain't friends. And that shit ain't gonna never get right with me because I don't move like that. And we don't trust the process. So after I did that, I leveled up. I did. I went through some downs. I opened up an Airbnb whole year. But that wasn't something I was supposed to do. Not at that time. It was that God wanted me to get in that process, learn how to do it, and boom. I had it for a year and then I lost it. And I was cool with that. But I learned from that as well. When some of the people told me that I lost it, I prayed about it, talked to my Big J about it. He was like, look, you can say you did it. It's under your belt.
It's the recitation of your belt.
Yeah.
It's for.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I learned my lesson with that. It wasn't a lesson. It was like, okay, I had a blessing for a minute. I learned how to do it. Now it's time for me to move on. And I've been doing my food business ever since. I did everything under the sun but start what I really wanted to do. And that was do food. Now that I'm doing it, I don't have no issues. Now that I allowed the Most High God to walk me and guide me, I don't stress. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I ain't stressed in motherfucking a year. Only thing that I have going on is people coming in and out of my life that's been toxic. And that's why I try to tell y'all to pay attention to your circle. You got to pay attention to your circle. I also learned that people go, like, you know how your friends come see you? You don't know what's going on in your friend's home, right? But when they come see you, they have that energy of them arguing, fighting, all of that shit still on them. They could have walked right out the door like, I'm finna just go see my motherfucking friend and I don't got time for this and I'm finna go over here. They just brought all their toxic shit from home to you. Now your house is flipped upside down when this person come and walk out the door. So when people leave out of my house, I learn to sage my house to remove their negative energy out my house. Because me and my kids be good. We don't be arguing or none of that. My kids don't argue. My kids don't do that until other people come in this motherfucker, bring the energy in and walk back out the door. And then my house gets turned upside down. So while they doing all they arguing and bickering, I go through my house around them and starts to sage. Remove the negative energy. And guess what? My house calmed down. Yeah. So you got to pay attention to who is bringing the negative energy around you. You got to pay attention to how your life is moving while you with certain people. Because if you don't, you're going to block your blessings or you're going to be at a standstill. And when the Most High God is trying to show you who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. Who to let... I'm telling you, being on my spiritual journey, this personal healing and happiness journey, has been something deep. Something serious. God have been showing me people intentions for me and everything. Yes, he have, because I asked, show me what I'm missing. And when I say show me what I'm missing, he showed me. I had a motherfucker sitting right in my face that was playing me. I mean, right in my face, living in my house. Living in my fucking house, but plotting against me the whole time. Talking down on me. Say I'm doing this. Say I'm doing that. Man, you that I opened up my heart to this person. I gave this person this same office that's right here. They slept in here. This was their room. I had no problem with giving this person, showing love to this person. But when the door was closed and my back was turned, I was talked about. Something decent too. Wanted, even got try to come between my twin flame connection. Well, they did. Because they wanted my twin flame to look at me like I wasn't shit. And that's how he knew them longer. I met them through him. And that's how they wanted him to see me. But then when they was mad at him, that's how they wanted me to see him. Like he wasn't shit. I paid attention to that, and I removed myself from that. And then I asked the Most High God, what am I missing? Because I'm like, this person show support. They were supporting me. But that was only to keep me blind to what they were really doing. So I asked the Most High God, please show me what I'm seeing, what I'm missing. Because some just don't sit right here. And he did. And he did. He showed me exactly what I was missing. And I bagged up from that. Have I talked to that person? No. It's been a whole year. Will I want to talk to that person? No. Because if you play me like that once, you'll try to play me like that again. And I ain't no motherfucking fool. I'm not a fool. I'm not going to let nobody come in and try to manipulate me and play on me. And I'm always a person that's going to speak their mind. And that's why the Most High God say you have to set boundaries with people. If you're not setting boundaries with people, people can only do what the fuck you allow them to do. And if you allow someone to manipulate you, then they're going to manipulate you. If you allow someone to play on you, then they're going to play on you. If you allow someone to treat you like shit, then they're going to treat you like shit. You got to change how somebody treats you. Because God is going to show you. That's the whole process of personal healing and happiness. You got to stand up for what it is that you want. And when you do all this, you got to trust God's plan and process. Because every time you take a step to a new level, here come the devil. But everything that you learning, open up the door to your blessings. Everything. Don't think for 1 second because I stood up to somebody, that means that I opened the door to my blessings. You motherfucking right it did. You putting your foot down and putting people in their place and not allowing people to walk all over you. Yes, that puts you in a better position. You don't even know. You probably, once you learn how to do that, you got a manager position. Because if you can't be a manager, if you can't put your foot down, you got to be prepared for all of that. If you can't put your foot down, how you going to be a husband or a wife? How? How you telling God that I want this to be my wife? But you can't put your foot down. You can't set boundaries. So you're going to allow these folks to walk over your wife? Oh, no. No. God like, no. So that's what you plan on doing? Because you can't do that over here. Not with the wife I give you. So you need to be setting boundaries. And when you get through setting these boundaries, trust the process. I already got all your blessings waiting on you. It's already gifted and wrapped. It's already ready for you. But you got to trust the process and everything that I show you and teach you. You got to be willing and ready to move forward. Release the what don't serve you. Go after your dreams. Take these leaps and trust that God got you. Take that one step and know that the Most High is going to take two behind you every chance. Lift my chicken up, please. Take it and put it in my pan and drop some fries in there. Put the fries on like 5 minutes. So what else, Spirit? You gotta trust the process, trust the plan. Because I promise you, the process and trusting the plan gonna be way better than what you ever imagine in your life. It is. I plan on my next step, guys. And look, Spirit said that's the truth. Once the Most High God move you away from common waters, move you to common waters and move you away from toxic people, toxic things. Get your mindset right. Once the Most High God gets you to walk by faith and not by sight. Once the Most High God remove you from things that don't serve you, I'm telling you, things in your life change for the greater good. I'm telling you. You will be able to receive love, the right love. You will be able to receive blessings that God have for you. You won't have to chase after the bag so hard. The bag gonna chase you. You don't have to be at a back-breaking ass motherfucker job that hurting your arms, hurting your feet, hurting your legs, hurting your neck every day. I've been at peace for a whole year. I kid y'all not. A whole year. I only need a handful and a half. Okay? You don't got to chase the bag. The bag gonna chase you. You'll understand that chasing the bag ain't gonna get you nowhere. Now you're looking for the money to make you happy. But if you already happy within yourself and happy with where your life is, well, the bag is gonna get added on to your happiness. So you happy with or without the bag. You ain't looking for the bag to do this and do that. Yeah, the bag got to pay bills, and so do the Most High God. The Most High God know your bills need to be paid. But see, if you trust in Him and have faith in all that He has for you, then you will have no worries. You will have no worries on how your bills gonna get paid, how your life gonna get paid, how you and your kids gonna eat. You will have no worries. I guarantee you that. Because I was at work. What? I ain't been to work in a year. I've been running my own business, but I have not been working for someone else in a year. Okay? And one time when I was doing, because I used to be an armed security guard, I was at work. I had just talked to the Most High God, like, man, the food stamps getting, the food run moving like that, God. And man, I got to go buy some food with cash. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? My kids told me, hey, mama, you know this man came and brought us food? I said, what you mean? She said, some man just walked there and knocked on our door and told us God sent him here. Yeah. God sent him here and he delivered some food. He at least $100 and something worth of food. He came all the way up off 103rd and brought it all the way to 69th for me and my kids. Move, what? No, that's my business. What? So, victory and success. You're going to experience victory and success if you just trust the process. Excuse me. See, you see that disturbance? That's things that get in your way. Everything in them reading happened for a reason. Those are things that distract you and get in your way. Your love life. Trust. You will have a passionate new beginning. And your person will give you all of them. Every bit and part of them. Close that door now. But you gotta allow, if this person is meant to be in your life, they gotta learn the lessons. And if someone ain't meant to be in your life, trust and believe that God got a greater plan for you. He got someone else. But the person that is meant to be in your life, trust and believe me, God gonna show you. He gonna show you without a doubt who's for you and who's not. You best to believe that. So there's some good news that's coming in for somebody. And it's gonna make somebody happy than a motherfucker. I'm talking about happy as you ever been in your life. And Spirit say it's time for you to believe it. For those who walk by faith and not by sight. For those who trust and believe in the Most High God and everything that He can do. Your wishes and dreams are coming true. You better believe that. And you know what? I'm going to tell y'all just like this. I already said and I told the Most High God. I want to write a book. I do. And I'm going to write it. And there's a particular, I'm waiting on this specific thing to take place that's going to complete my book. Yep. And it's going to complete my book. I'm going to talk about everything in my book. The patience. And my book is going to be called, I'm going to tell it anyway. Because either somebody steal a name or steal a not. I don't give a damn. It ain't going to knock what I know and what my journey. This is my journey. So my book is going to be called The Personal Healing and Happiness Journey. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to write this book. And I got one more piece. One more. And when that happens, because I feel it in my bones and it's coming. When my Father God show up and show out, like I know He gonna do, I'm gonna start writing my book that day. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna, you think I'm joking? I'm not joking. When this happens, because my Father know what it is. When this happens, I'm going to write my book. Because somebody's wishes is coming true. All of their dreams and wishes is coming true. The chaos, the conflict, the stressful days, it's done. This personal healing and happiness journey, allowing the universe guide you. Somebody's going to see what loving yourself brings, what allowing the universe bring. Things in your life is about to change for the greater good. Those who walk by faith and not by sight. And those who feel like I'm praying, but it ain't happening. You know why it's not happening? Because you're not trusting. You're not having faith. Once you pray, you have to let go and let God do what He do. Let Him guide you. Let Him show you. Accept everything that He's showing you and telling you and walk with it. If you're not doing that, that means like you're praying for no reason and you're not trusting in Him. So, I'm telling you. You feel like you can do it. You can't do it. You have free will. You can do whatever you like to do. But trust and believe this, you done already did it your way. Where it got you? Nowhere. So when you think it would be nice to do it God's way, oh yes. I'm telling y'all, there are some endings and some new beginnings that's about to take place in people's lives. Yep. All of your expectations will be met. Why? Because you learn from your past mistakes and you don't have to repeat them. Yeah. Your bag is about to be on point. Things in your life is about to be balanced. Everything that you ever wanted and desired is here for you. Justice. This is your karmic justice. And people say, what you mean karmic? There's karma. You know, karmic justice is karma. You know what I'm saying? There's a such thing as good karma and bad karma. Which side you sit on? Because I know where I'm at. Somebody is about to receive karma, but it's good karma and it's justice. Okay? So I hope everybody took this reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. And you guys have a safe and blessed, beautiful, abundant day. Have a nice one.